All right, let's jump right into it. Druze Daily Dose is back in action. Sorry for the hiatus. It's just a mood thing. No, I don't know. It's a combination of two things. One, I got to be in the mood to do it, and two, it's got to be timing, you know. Definitely a timing thing. You know, do I have time to do it? Yada, yada, yada. But anyways, it is 2018, everybody, which is crazy. And this is actually the debut of me podcasting on the way to work, because I always thought about, because I commute now and it takes like, depends. Maybe anywhere between 30 to 50 minutes. But anyhow, so I always thought about podcasting, you know, either to or from work. And so today I decided, let's do it. I mean, it's New Year's Day, 2018, and I haven't did a podcast in hella long. So I just figured, hell, let's do it. I don't know, it's just, I just haven't been in the mood lately. And like I've been brainstorming of, what ideas to do, and I mean, like, ideas for the podcast. What should I do? Who should I have on here? But, so I'm always lightweight brainstorming, but, yeah, today's gonna be pretty brutal. Actually haven't slept at all. Sleep schedule was pretty jacked up, because I went to bed at the other night ago, I went to bed at I don't even know, 5 a.m. and I woke up yesterday at 1 p.m. so that was jacked. That's what jacked me up big time. I couldn't sleep at all tonight. And, but yeah, wish me luck on this podcast. I hope it's a success. I've never podcasted on the way to work before. And I hope I don't get killed by a drunk driver, because it's New Year's Day and it is currently 4:30 in the wee hours of the morning. And I really hope that a drunk driver is not smashing home, all twisted, just fucking blacked out, swerving all over the place, leaving his blinker on like I just did. But, and also, this is the debut of doing a podcast with this particular headset. It's just my, all white earbuds. It's got the combo, the mic and earbuds combo. Wow, that moon is amazing. Holy smokes. That thing is so bright and big and white right now. That thing's crazy. Wish I could show you, but not a video podcast. Not yet, anyway. So anyhow, since you've been gone, yeah, since you've been gone. No, but since the last time, actually, I was starting to get into them. Basically, my newest thing, since I've last podcasted, I guess, is I'm really into cars now. Just a car fanatic, basically, which is crazy. I just kind of got into them out of nowhere, and I love them. I know a lot about them. Well, not a lot. I'm actually, I know very, very little about cars, but I'm gaining knowledge, and I'm learning more about them each and every day, and I'm just crazy about them. And I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. It's not like I wanted it. It's not like jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, I wanted to learn jiu-jitsu. I wanted to... No, I guess I want to learn about cars. I mean, it is useful knowledge to know the mechanics about them, I feel like. But to like memorize all the different features, on like, for example, a Lexus, like a Lexus IS 250, and then I know all the, it's, this year's got the backup cam, this year doesn't. And so to know all that shit, I think is very, very unuseful. Like, it's not useful at all. But to know about spark plugs and about oil changes and stuff like that, I think that's very useful. Like, that is some of the most valuable knowledge that anyone could ever have. And so hopefully I start to gain that type of knowledge rather than, is the Lexus E-Series, the ES, 350, is that a V8 or a V6? Like, it's like, dude, how is that ever going to benefit you in life? And y'all know me, still the same OG with the pillow. Sorry, had to do it. Little Dr. Dre humor there. But yeah, so, how is that ever going to benefit me in life? It's just not. And really though, like, those who do know me know that, holy shit, this guy's doing like fucking, damn, that guy's doing like 90 easily, and I'm doing like 65, 70 now. But Jesus. Anyhow, what was I talking about? Yeah, so those of you that do know me know that I have a thirst for knowledge, and for useful knowledge, and just a thirst for knowledge in general. I mean, I love learning about everything, but I just feel like our brain can only hold so much information, and I feel like you should save your memory for really useful information and not bullshit that's not going to be useful to you. But anyhow, back to wishing me luck. My energy is quite low. I mean, like I said, I didn't sleep at all. The only benefit I have is I slept until 1 p.m., or it might have even been, no, it was 1 p.m., because I caught the Niner game. And the Niner game was amazing. Only thing is, my brother, Marquise Goodwin, got just ran over he got steam engine train, like a 1930s big ass steam engine train. I mean, it wasn't a big player that hit him, but he got hit hard, man. And honestly, it almost, I may sound weak and I may sound like I don't know what, whatever you want to call me, any, insert disrespectful name here, like a bitch or a biatch or a broad or a female. But no, honestly, I almost started tearing. It was a really, really just brutal hit. And, he kind of looked like he seized up a little bit. He definitely got knocked out. I mean, it was like a KO. It was like getting KO'd by, Rampage Jackson, like catching a right hook, flush on the chin from Rampage Jackson. I mean, that's what it was like. The guy got creamed, and he got knocked out cold. Took him a while to come to. They brought the little truck out there with the stretcher. Well, they didn't have a stretcher, but it looked like they were, going to need a stretcher. But yeah, man, so, I said a little prayer for him, and for those of you that believe in prayer, say a prayer for him. And, for those of you listening to this, I wish you all a very, very phenomenal year, and I hope that you all prosper in life, and really, use your useful knowledge to gain success. And I really wish everyone has a peaceful year, no drama free. I'm probably going to do a little rant on Snapchat about that later, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling up to it. Okay, there we go. Smart man. He looked like he pulled over on the side of the freeway, and he's just knocked out. That's good, bud. Sleep it off. No need to drive, you know. Let's be safe here, entering the new year. But I can just rant for days, though. And I think that's why I just had to create a podcast, because it's like, rather than ranting to nothingness to myself, I can share it with y'all, and you know, those of you that enjoy my rants can enjoy my rants on my podcast. I should actually call it Drew's Daily Rants. No, but you know, I really love my podcast, and I'm glad to have it. I'm thankful to have the technology to actually have one, and you know, it's 2018, and y'all got to step y'all podcast game up. You feel me? Nah, but God, you know, 2K17 was not the greatest year, but you know, it's at the end of the day, every year is a blessing, because we're alive and we get to enjoy life, and you know, kind of sharp turn here. Not that sharp, but I'm on the 680, by the way. Love the 680. Love it. It's just so cool, especially around this time. I mean, we got a little light fog going. It's beautiful. It's still dark out though, but it's just so beautiful. Love to drive. Oh yeah, so I'm into cars. So, you know, I am. I'm a big fan of cars. And I hope to expand my knowledge on them. You know, mainly the mechanics. That's what I'm going to focus on coming in the new year. You know, 2018. I'm going to try to expand my knowledge on that. But yeah, I feel like I had something else to say on that topic, but I can't think of it right now about cars. But I guess just be prepared to hear a lot about cars in my upcoming podcasts. I mean, I guess, you know, martial arts, you know, well, MMA, boxing, health, fitness, nutrition, and just a bunch of other crazy shit. But that's going to be the focus of my podcast, pretty much. I mean, that's what it always is. And now I'm just adding automotive. And see, that's why I don't, and I've ranted about this before, but that's why I don't like podcast type apps, because they marginalize you. Like, a lot of them just make you pick, you know, when you post a podcast on a podcast app, you know, you got to choose automotive, comedy, sports, and it's like, dude, aren't podcasts all about, you know, multiple conversations, like different topics, multiple topics? And so that always to me is just such bullshit, because it's like, how are you going to marginalize somebody? But I get it, because there are like people out there that are just straight, you know, automotive, and that's all they talk about, because they're automotive freaks, you know, they love it, and that's all their show's about. So I get it, you know, science, you know, whatever. I don't think I've talked about this on a podcast yet, the whole flat earth theory. Man, this is crazy. Around this time, this freeway is never this empty. Monday through Friday, this freeway is jacked. Like, even at 4:30, like, there's a lot of, damn it. Sorry about that. Hope my podcast is still going. It says it's still recording, so I'm going to keep talking. This freeway is jacked. Like, there's a lot of cars on the road at 4:30, but we're moving though. You know, we're all moving. But at 5 a.m., you know, stop, start, stop, or stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. But wow, this fog is amazing. I love it. It's getting pretty thick right here. I don't know if that's, a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. No, it's good. I still got visibility. But anyhow, so where was I? Excuse me, by the way. I was talking about podcasts and about commuting. The fog was so beautiful. Okay, I forget. But, yeah, flat earthers. How can I forget? So, that is an interesting topic. And honestly, I always thought the world was round, period. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But watching documentaries and reading up on flat earth, not so sure anymore. I mean, I'm mostly sure that it's round. But honestly, who's to say it's not? I mean, why do you say the earth is round? Because NASA tells you it's round? Period. You know, I mean, you've never been up in space. You've never seen, you know, like I was just talking to my coworker the other day, and, you know, it's like people laugh automatically and go, ha! You think the earth is flat? Wow, what a moron. You're such a fucking moron. How can you think that? But it's like, oh, really? I'm the moron? Why? How come you're not the moron? Oh, well, because the earth is obviously round. Why is it obvious? Have you been in a spaceship? Have you, shot up in the, past the Earth's atmosphere and looked at the Earth and seen that it's a sphere, that it's a ball? Have you personally seen that? Because if you haven't, then your word doesn't mean shit. Period. Oh, well, the Earth's curvature, well, I don't know. That's debatable because honestly, this guy's got some weird lights on his car there. VW. I think it looked like a Volkswagen CC luxury or luxury CC. Now see, how do I know that? God darn it. No. No, I love cars. Oh shit, I'm accidentally did 90 there. Gotta slow down here. Man, it's just weird having an open freeway. I mean, this is crazy. 680 north. No, I'm sorry. 680 south, everyone. Going towards Los Angeles. That is just jacked. The freeway is just super jacked at this time. And I'm just tripping out right now because it looks like a 2 a.m. type of night. And even Monday through Friday, 2 a.m., you're still going to have a lot of cars on the road. It's still going to be jacked up. But yeah, right now it's wide open. I mean, I got one guy in front of me. I just passed a couple of guys. I mean, it's pretty open. But anyhow, flat earthers, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, I mostly still think it's round, but I'm just saying, like, how do we know? I think it's round probably because I've been mind-fucked my whole life by NASA and by school. Like, you got that spinning globe at every, in every science class or in every class period, but I don't know. That's definitely one that I'm always going to research, I mean, not all crazy, but I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled for new information, and if I'm really bored, yeah, I will research it, but I feel like there's more important things to research, that's just my opinion. Like researching, what's the latest brain supplement, you know what I mean? Like, I might as well take this route. I was going to take it all the way down, but sorry, just thinking it loud at this point. But, like researching what's the latest brain-enhancing supplement that's all natural, that's made from fish oil or made from, the latest one, I think, on that topic is, what is it? Not flaxseed. Oh boy, what is it? Well, flax seeds are incredibly good for your brain, though. They're definitely excelente for the brain. But I'm thinking of not poppy seeds. Come on, where's it at? Come on, brain. But like I said, my brain's pretty jacked. I haven't slept at all. But not acai or acai. No, but acai is incredibly good for you. I think that's really good for your immune system, I think. Acai. Oh, it's good for preventing cancer because of all of its antioxidants. But what is it, man? It has a kind of a funny name. And I always know this too. Like, I hate when this happens. It's a total brain fart right now. There's flax seeds that are incredibly... There's like 3 seeds that are really good for your brain, and they got good fiber and all that jazz. Flax seeds, one of them. Hemp seeds, another one. But I want to say there's even more. Hemp seed, flax seed. Acai was way off. That's not even like a seed or any type of... That's a fruit that a lot of Brazilians love to indulge in. And, well, South America in general. But it's super good for you. But anyway... Oh, that CJ's is 24 hours. I always wondered that. And that Denny's is 24 hours, obviously. But, okay. What is it, brother? I'm going to have to get back to you guys on that one. Ooh, Lexus GX470. That's a V8. And I know that because it actually says V8 on it. Kind of cheated on that one. But, yeah, so I'll get back to you on that brain power deal. Wow. 22 minutes in. Wow, that flew by, you guys. I'm going to have to do another one. I'm going to just have to hang up. I mean, hit stop, do another one. But no, beautiful Lexus. It's a white color. God, I'm just a huge fan of Lexus. I'm a huge fan of Acura, Lexus, of course Mercedes, but I'll never fucking buy one. I mean... I'll never buy one unless I'm a millionaire, period. Because the maintenance on those things is way too much. And just little shit that you got to replace. And, you know, it's just bullshit. And this one guy, I was watching this one mechanic. He has a... no, he doesn't have a podcast. But he has like a little show on YouTube. And he's actually very, very knowledgeable. He's an OG in the game. Very trustworthy guy, but he was talking about how Mercedes always over-engineers everything too. Like, they freaking put unnecessary features and shit, and then like when they go wrong, when something happens to them, then you got to replace them, and it's just this big hassle. But anyhow, yeah, I've had my car for about 9 months, and it's just crazy. I just got into cars all of a sudden, you know, out of nowhere. It's like, what the hell? You've been driving for 9 months, bro. But you know, it is what it is. I love it. I mean, it's gonna go. It's just gotta fill my head with other. I already got so much useless or non-useful knowledge. Yeah, useless, I guess. Knowledge in my brain, and it's just like, so here's some more. No, but you know, honestly, knowledge is always useful, I think. It like any kind of knowledge is kind of useful. I guess the only useless knowledge, the truly absolutely bullshit knowledge that you could have is like, what's Kim Kardashian's birthday, or, you know, what's Justin Bieber's, you know, that to me is just nonsense. Especially garbage human beings like that. I mean, if you're gonna like be a fan of someone and, you know all about them, at least make sure they're a decent human being. I mean, you know, like Denzel Washington, or because he's a phenomenal human being, or, you know, I don't know, anybody. I mean, there's a huge list of really great people. Marquise Goodwin is a really great guy. He's had a tough journey. Yeah. But, oh yeah, so to finish up on that, Niners have been, speaking of useless knowledge, no, but I know, well, you know, that's one thing that is just crazy, man, because, like, I love football to death. I love basketball to death. I grew up with it. I love the sport. And that's just one thing that I just, well, especially my Niners, though. Like, I just can't, because honestly, knowing all that is bullshit. That's why they created it. You know, the elites, whoever they are, the people that run our lives like we're fucking cattle, like we're sheep, they created those sports, the NFL, to keep us distracted, you know, so that we're not reading up on foreign policy and, you know, all the important shit. What laws are going to pass, you know, what do I need to vote for, or, you know, and I don't even believe in the voting game, but I'm just saying that's more important. At least you would be involved in your community, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they don't want. They don't want us involved in our communities, helping others, helping people survive. They just want us to be distracted and think of, oh, you know, what's LeBron James? What color jersey is he wearing in the upcoming game? You know, like, oh, did you see that game? Did you see it? Like, they want us to talk about stupid shit that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How is that going to benefit your life or mine, knowing, you know, what color the Steelers jerseys are going to be Sunday? You know, it's just stupid. It's bullshit. You know, they don't want us studying nutrition and how to better our lives, how to make money. You know, they want us to spend money. That's why those fucking NFL games are loaded with commercials. They're just shoving these. I was just watching the Niner game today, and I'm like, man, there sure are a lot of car commercials on here. Like, a shitload. They're just shoving cars in our face because they want us to be in debt. They want us to be, it's like, I was just thinking about that too recently. Like, man, I love cars. I want a cool car. But I don't want to be a slave for the next 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, I can have a dope-ass $30,000 car, but I'm going to be a slave the next 6 years, paying that shit off, paying $300 a month, you know, when I should be putting $300 a month in my savings account, you know what I'm saying, and saving up for a house, you know, so I can, you know, own my own property. That's what we should be spending our money on. Ooh, I'm on fire this podcast. I'm on fire tonight. 28 minutes, guys. And I'm damn near to work. Yeah, you know, so I'm just saying, you know, that's why I created a podcast too, to help wake people up, you know. And I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed that my brother Rahizi's going to be on the podcast, because he's awesome. He's really awesome at waking people up and spitting the truth. But the thing is, he's very, very private. He doesn't have any social media at all. He's a very, very private guy, and so I don't even know. I mean, he said he was open to doing a podcast one time, but he could have just been in the mood. Like, he could have just been in a good mood that day. But I'm gonna holla at him, and I'm gonna try to get him on, because he's awesome, you guys. So, anyway, time to wrap up. Just want to thank you guys for listening, for those of you that did. And yeah, man, my podcast career is still in its infancy, so I've got a lot of great guests, a lot of great shows coming. Yeah, man, and I'm gonna try to make it a goal to do a lot of podcasts this year, because life is too short. It's 2018. and we gonna take over the world. Yeah, I mean, what movie? What movie is that from? Nah, but anyway, all right. Peace and love, y'all, and Happy New Year. I wish you all the best year ever. Whoever's listening to this, I wish you the best year ever. For real. And until next time. And I still haven't found a catchphrase, but hopefully I do soon. Alright, one love, y'all. Peace out.